The question of Senator Bato, he wants to direct it first to lawyer pa pala itong ating lawyer, former police chief, Attorney Archie Gamboa. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. First, I'd like to put everything in the proper context because if you only deal with how Attorney Jokno has interpreted the Command Memorandum Circular, you will have that kind of bias. Now, as an opinion, there are at least 3 laws that prohibits disclosure of classified documents. There's NAPOLCOM Circular 2016-002. There's Republic Act 3019, Section 3. And there's Republic Act 6713, Section 7. All of this prohibits on the part of the government employee to divulge plans like this. For your information, that plan that was presented is classified as confidential. There are limits to the access of that. Why? Because while it may not endanger national security, peace and order, and public safety, it might be prejudicial to the interest, prestige of national government activities. It may cause administrative embarrassment. It may cause unwarranted injury, and it may be advantageous to other nations. I am telling this because first and foremost, those documents are not supposed to be accessed by the public. But this responsibility lies on the government employee themselves. Pero ito, wala na tayong magawa, Mr. Chair, dahil lumabas na siya. Now let's go back to how policemen would interpret this. Before we became members of the Philippine National Police, we were members of the Philippine Constabulary. And the word neutralization can often be found in operational plans of the military. It's always there. So probably, as we transition to the now Philippine National Police, we carried the same interpretation. Now, if you look at the entire CMC, the Command Memorandum Circular, in the coordinative portion, it emphasizes respect for human rights as embodied in the 1987 Constitution, respect for police operational protocols. It's all there. So if you take it in its entire context, you don't necessarily mean neutralization is killing. Because it may cause, there's a question of bakit nag-iba ang shift ng strategy ng PNP to double barrel? Bakit merong tukhang, merong HVT na sinasabing nagde-determine ng drug list? When you are a member of the military, even in our campaign against the insurgents, we always start with the order of battle. The order of battle is the list of suspected communists, be it armed guerrilla or even legal fronts. Because this is where you start your work. Because if you start from nowhere, where are you going to go? That's why in our campaign against illegal drugs, we start with a drug list, those that are listed. And then from there, we develop strategies first to look at them, maybe if we can file the appropriate cases or conduct probably bypass operations. Ang mahirap kasi if you take this into just one context and one page, actually I have listed that during the CMC 2016, there was a mention 4 times, page 3, page 12, page 15, and page 16, and negation in page 5. But if an ordinary policeman would interpret this, it means it will still be based on how the law operates. As a chief PNP and as a lawyer, I would not allow that it will go out of the bounds of the law. Mahirap kasi pag kunin mo yung context na iisang page lang or dito ka lang sa neutralization. why don't you go through the different pages? This is a memorandum circular covered by almost 18 pages. And take the interpretation in its entirety. Hindi lang dun sa neutralization. I don't know what could be the reason, but that's how a former chief PNP and a lawyer says it. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Chair.
Pwede ako follow up.
Yeah.
Follow up. But is the word neutralization commonly used in police documents? Sige, sige, Chief.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir. Even
So,
in the military, sir, as I have said.
In the police, kaya ako kinocontextualize eh. Huwag tayong kinocontextualize ko. Kayo ba police? You consider yourself military?
No, sir.
Police. So, in the police context, common ang word na neutralization.
Yes, sir. Even if you can see on the
So-
different 6 memorandum circular, you see it's
Kaya nga, that's one document. I'm now asking you, before ka naging chief, siyempre, ang lawak na experience mo, madalas mo na-encounter sa police career mo ang word na
Yes,
neutralization?
sir. Yes, sir.
So just as you made the study ko ilang beses ginamit siya dito sa
Yes, sir.
document,
Yes,
can
sir.
you give us a study kung ano yung mga police documents na na-encounter mo ang neutralization
No.
at saka negation?
I am just saying, sir, that the 6 memorandum circular issued during
The six-
2016
six,
to
okay.
2022,
Six.
the neutralization and the negation has always been used in the different circulars. And this has passed through at least 3 chief PNP signing the
Yes.
circular.
And did it all start with this particular memorandum circular, the number 16-2016?
Yes, sir.
Dito ba
Yes,
nag-umpisa?
sir.
Kaya nga, so after this, madalas nang gamitin si
Yes, sir.
neutralization.
Yes, sir.
Yun ang point.
Even on the memorandum circular signed by Chief PNP Albayalde, maybe because of the misinterpretation, the neutralization has already been defined.
Has already been?
Defined in the definition of terms.
Albayalde time na. Sige po. Chief, itong aking records dito, ano ka? You were chief of October 14, 2019. Kino-consider ka na ba chief nun? Up to...
Yes, sir, as officer in charge, but limited on the...
Up to September 2, 2020.
Yes, sir.
Tama.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Alam mo ilan ang casualty sa war on drugs? Do you know? Sa term mo?
I think 662, sir.
662.
Yes, sir. We have already list on the different died in police operations on the different terms of the chief PNPs.
Yes. Basta in your particular term, 662.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes, sir. General retired Debolsinas.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. First, I'd like to thank the committee for inviting me. Nagbigay na po ni Senator Bato at saka ni Sir Archie po ang definition. Yun po talagang inadapt namin, Your Honor. Hindi po kagad patay. Because the context talaga, kasi kagaya yung operational procedures, kasama po yun sa tinuturo at saka nasa mga training at saka mga discussion. Hindi po kagad patay. Dapat we do the, after mag-case build-up, the arrest, capture, kung mag-surrender, is-surrender. Tapos kung mayroong imminent threats na talagang lumaban, doon po talaga nag-engage ang police po. Kaya nga pinakita rin po kanina na may mga instances din na pag hindi ready ang police, kami po ang napapatayan. It does not mean na pag sinabing neutralize, ang sinasabi namin sa mga tao namin sa baba during our conferences, our coordinating conferences and meeting, ay patay. Hindi po yun, sir. Ang una talaga is to neutralize, to stop their operations, to stop their aggressions on equal force, just enough to neutralize them. Yun po, sir, ang kuha namin. Yun po ang ginagamit na term na pinasa na po namin sa baba. It's not immediate killing, sir, ang kuha po namin. So we have the same stand po, sir, with Senator Bato and Sir Archie, sir. Thank you po.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
if I may, just
Yes,
very quick intervention, Mr. Chairman, because I was listening attentively whether as to when the word neutralization came into the picture and the definition came in later, as you mentioned, 2021. So my next question, or probably a practical question, would be, how do you come up with a list of persons that you need to neutralize? if you don't have the definition of neutralization? I think it's a practical question, Your Honor.
Take that up in some
yeah.
other future
I just wanted to put that on a...
Ituloy lang natin
Yeah.
si ano andito. Pero
Thank
hindi,
you.
may nasabi kasi si General Sinas na yun ang, sabi mo, yung interpretation na yun ang pinaabot mo sa baba. So, I mean to say, nag-issue ka ba ng mga circulars when you were Chief PNP? Na you interpreted neutralization?
No po,
Wala.
sir.
Oh, how did you do
We
it?
do with our conferences, with our...
So, verbal?
Yes, sir, verbal po, sir.
Sige, General Danao, please. Same question daw ni Senator Bato.
Yes, sir. Honorable Chairman and other members of the Senate. Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. Sir, I was assigned as the officer in charge of the Philippine National Police from May 2022 up to August. So it's only 3 months, and that was the time of election. And from 2016 to 2018, I was just a mere directorate or staff of the directorates of intelligence and the CIDG. But as far as the neutralization word is concerned, as being discussed before during the height of the drug war, for me, sir, I would take it as neutralization is a form of police operation. First, sir, is the voluntary surrender of the suspects of illegal drugs. That is one. And it could also be through the legal arrest of the suspects through bypass operation, through conduct of search warrants, and the other forms. It could also be through checkpoints. Kasi kung minsan, sir, may mga checkpoints dyan na makikita in possession, sir, yung illegal drugs ng mga suspects. And it could also be, the word neutralization could also be the meaning, the killing of the suspect. So yun, sir. So pero yung sinasabi siya na interpretation how we conduct operations sa baba, sir, nasasabi na killing, parang medyo wala naman pong ganon. But it is only how to the people on the ground on how they interpret it as such.
Just educate this representation or the Committee General Gamboa. General Gamboa, ba't mo ba nasabi in the first place na top secret or secret ito na wag i-circulate itong command memorandum circular? Bakit? Why?
Sir, Mr. Chair, as I have said, the sanction goes to the government employee, not to the recipient.
No,
So-
but why? Why? Bakit limited
Because-
circulation ito? It was really designed for limited circulation?
No, sir. Meaning to say, the circulation is controlled. There are different classifications of the documents in the police. Like there's secret, there's top
Oh,
secret.
anong marka nito? There's no marking.
It's supposed to be confidential, sir. It is supposed to be a cover page. And down below should be stated confidential. But probably because the PNP already officially released it, that's why they removed it.
So there's something wrong kung may separate page andun ang confidential and yet sa document itself walang tatak na confidential. So if ever nakikinig ang PNP sa atin, if that is what you want to happen, tatakan nyo ng confidential yung dokumento mismo, wala na rito eh. There's no more trace that is confidential. Do you mind or don't you mind having been called as the head of the Davao Death Squad by the former president?
I think he's just joking, sir.
Okay.
Pero kagaya nga po ng sinabi ng ating mayor, sir, in my stint of almost 3 years as the city director of Davao,
3 years.
wala po talaga yan yung sasabihin na you kill him, you kill. Wala pong gano'n, sir. So it's just a matter of taking things on your hand. If you will take it literally, yung sinasabi niya sa media. Kung ano yung sinasabi niya ngayon, sir, yun na yung sinasabi niya. Pero yung kamong sasabihin niya na, o Danao, patayin mo sa ganito, there's no such thing, sir. Na gano'n. So walang ganong nautos.
Is there a danger that your men will incorrectly interpret what the mayor was saying?
Well, nung panahon ko, sir, as city director, I don't deny, sir, that there were some killings. Pero talagang, ang tao ko, sir, ilan din ang na-hospital dyan. even in my term as my regional director of 4A in NCRPO in MPD. On record yan, sir, nasa hospital. Hindi lang, sir, nasa hospital, kundi namatay yung pulis natin. So, anong gagawin, sir, ng pulis pag ikaw ang nasa sitwasyon namin, sir? Are we going to allow just to kill the PNP there? So, siguro, sir, maging emotional man tayo rito, sir, pero kami po mismo is nasa front line in enforcing the law. Pero there's no such thing as sabihin na patayin mo lang si ganito, no. Walang ganon, sir.
Sige. Narinig niyo yung sinabi ni Presidente? At Generals Danao and Coy, do you confirm what the President said? Na kung involved ang police ninyo sa krimen, siya mismo ang pinapatay daw niya. So ano, do you confirm such a statement?
Alam nila yan.
As far as I'm concerned, sir, when I was under the Davao City Police Office, hindi naman siguro sir yung pinapatay.
Sige, tell us.
As far as I know, sir, wala man pinatay po si Mayor talaga.
What do you do? What do you do to the policemen involved in crime?
Policeman is involved in crime, sir.
That
Okay.
is the scenario.
Sir, nung panahon ko, when I was the city director, there was one policeman who was discharged for illegal drugs. And unfortunately, hindi ko na lang po i-mention yung pangalan kung sino yung congressman na nilapitan at na-reinstate po sa serbisyo, in short. Okay, he was already discharged from illegal drugs. Wala pang 1 year, sir. Walang ginawa kundi magmaoy, mamaril, at binabaril niya, sir, yung kanyang misis, binabattle indok niya yan. Okay? So, in short, sir, yung taong yun, kinausap ko. Kasi sabi ko, kababalik mo lang, baka pwede namang maglaylo ka. Okay? So, ang nangyari, sir, naglaylo siguro ng 3 linggo. Ganon uli, sir. So, binaril niya ng binaril yung misis niya. And accordingly, sabi mismo ng misis niya, sir, kaya po laging nagwawala na naman itong mister ko dahil bumalik uli sa droga. So in short, sir, pinatay namin. Ganun lang, sir.
Anong circumstances? Meaning pinatay ninyo, paano?
Sir, lumaban, sir, Pulis, may sariling baril, sir. Binabaril nga niya yung misis niya, kami pa.
Napatay niyo sa bahay niya?
Yes, sir.
Nag-operation
Inoperate namin talaga, sir. Yes, sir. Inoperate namin, sir. Nakalimutan ko lang yung apelyido. Pero that was when I was the city director. I think it was 2014.
General Danao, month and year? Para lang because this happened in Davao City, pero anong month and year? Para...
Yes, sir. Hindi ko lang, sir, maalala yung pero I was the city director, sir, Pero that was from... kasi I was assigned, sir, from 2012 up to 16 yata? Or basta almost 3 years yun, sir,
Thank you.
So, walang ginawa yun, sir, kundi magsumbong sa station. And actually, pinatawag ko, sir, yung police, Yun yung pinagtataka ko, sir. Dahil na-discharge na ito, hindi ko na lang sasabihin, sir, kung sinong congressman yung nilapitan niya.
Sige po.
And nakabalik, sir, sa serbisyo. So, yun ang nakakasakit, sir, sa atin. Dahil dinischarge ka na nga for illegal drugs and yet nakabalik ka uli. Pagbalik mo, the same trabaho, illegal drugs pa rin. So what will we do dun, sir? Alangan naman na misis mo, binabaril mo, buntis, binabatil indok mo, di lalo na sa ibang tao.
Andito na rin kayo. Can we get your... were you given copies of the chart? Hindi. Bigyan natin sila.
We saw it on TV,
Opo.
Mr. Chair.
Ito lang po yun. Gusto ko lang kasi parang ang part ng trabaho ni Edelberto Leonardo, briefed incoming chief PNP, comma, etc. So yun, being those PNP chief, can you comment or react to this allegation?
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Chair. I became the officer in charge of the PNP starting October 14 up to January 19. On January 20, I was appointed as full-time chief PNP. Of course, I would not deny that I know Colonel Garma, Colonel Leonardo, being assigned in Davao and being a resident of Davao. And I had my high school and law school in Davao. But we cannot imagine them putting the chief PNP into the graph. I mean, a 4-star or even a 3-star general taking orders from a lieutenant colonel. We cannot.
Di naman order, sir, but a briefing on the drug situation.
Not even,
Okay,
because
so,
we rely extensively on the knowledge that the PNP has. We have a specific directorate taking care of that, which is the Directorate for Intelligence. So why depend on Leonardo? He doesn't have any control over all the units of the PNP nationwide. So no, Mr. Chair, we deny that we are included, and that that graph or whatever drawing that he presented is not true.
you were never briefed by Leonardo on the drug situation when you were incoming or when you were incumbent PNP chief.
He cannot afford to brief me, Mr.
Okay.
Chair.
Because
I'm more
what-
knowledgeable than him.
Okay. So how about the others po? Ganun ba?
Your Honor,
Sinas.
just like General Gamboa, I have no briefing before I became the chief PNP. We get our instructions from the President because the President is regularly conducting a monthly meeting with us, sir. And he relayed the instructions through our SILG, sir. So we followed the flow of communication, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, General Sinas. General Danao, sir. Okay. Ganun.
Yes, sir. I became the officer in charge from May 2022 only, sir. So 3 months. It's election time. And when I became MPD director, regional director of 4A and NCR, never did we get any instruction, or why should I get also a instruction from a lieutenant colonel? And kung meron man, sir, impormasyon yan, hindi rin yan as a gospel truth if ever. Kasi nakita naman natin, sir, nung una, the President even announced yung mga names. So, hindi na kailangan, sir, siguro, si Leonardo dyan. So, we never got any instruction, or we never coordinated for that matter. It was also at the time when I became RD of 4A and NCR, pandemic, sir, nung una. Sarado nga, sir, yung mall, nung panahon na yun. That's all, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, I am included.
You're
because
the
I am
fourth.
also-
Yes, you're
I am
the fourth
also-
chief
Yeah.
PNP.
Mr. Chairman, I just would like to make my wonder. I really wonder why. How come a lieutenant colonel is going to brief a 4-star general on what particular field of interest about the drug situation? If I need a briefing about the drug situation of the country, I ask the General Aquino. He is the PDEA Director General. I ask the Director for Intelligence because alam niya yung pangyayari sa Pilipinas. Or I may ask General Ferro, my anti-illegal, my drug enforcement unit chief. Why do I have to get a briefing from a lieutenant colonel coming from a region assigned to sa Region 11? So I don't see, I cannot, wala akong maisip na dahilan bakit ako magpapabrief dyan sa isang, at that time, he was still major ata, hindi pa lieutenant colonel. Lieutenant colonel ba, nung ako nag-CPNB? Never, even a single instance na nag-report yan sa opisina ko, either Leonardo or Garma, they never reported to me. They never report to me. Walang, hindi na kahit isang instance mo lang na nag-report sa akin yan. Much more, yung pagbibriefing sa akin. Who are they to brief me? I am the chief PNP. Baka sabihan ko pa siya, you sit down, I will brief you. Mr. Chairman, that's all. Thank you.